Welcome to Don's Manufactory. Well, we are having a rare, bright, sunny day here in Portland. Yikes! Yeah, super cool. What am I doing today? Found out that Napa has these wiper blades, classic. They're on the shelf in the back of the store. They're not hung out with all the other ones. But they do indeed make an all stainless steel wiper blade that's exactly like the OEM ones. So that's pretty cool, just Anco refill type. And so I have new wiper blades on the Stanger, which you got to see in the last video. Pretty cool. I'm going to tinker on the car a little bit today. Excuse the furnace, but even though it's a sunny day, it's also a little bit chilly. So, hey, I'm going to close that door. You know, after this last go-around with the upper control arms, I'm beginning to think that there's something wrong with one of these ball joints in the OEM ones. The way it binds when I'm trying to steer. So I was going to check that out maybe, just for grins. Although, it's not squeaking yet, and it handles really well. So I'm gonna, after I do some tinkering on the car here today, I think maybe I'll take it out for another spin, put another 40-50 miles on her. You know, I've been getting a little grief from viewers about things like, oh yeah, I haven't put my windshield moldings on, and where's the gold darn horn ring, and all of that stuff. So when the guy finished the alignment, the wheel was crooked. So I'm gonna make an adjustment on that. It should be fairly easy. I gotta find the screws for these. It's one of the reasons why I hadn't put these on yet, is the chrome screws that go in here, and I may have to go buy some more because I can't remember if they were all there or some of them were rusty. Whatever. I don't know. Do you guys need to see me put screws in? Boy, what a chore was it to get these screws lined up and in, to get that molding in. Got to get these here chrome guys in there. Wow, what a chore. But it's in there and it fits. Well, I got my new plastic retainer for my horn ring for Christmas, and this is the factory spring, and you'll notice it just, one way it doesn't stick so well, but the other way it snaps on just like that. So it stays right there, and then you just take it, push it in, right, like, come on, engage. Okay, line up the tabs, done, don't break them off. There, just like that. And then doesn't want to stay exactly centered, but whatever. It was always like that. Okay, there you go. I hope you're looking, Richard. So that's it for the small stuff today. When I got the car lined up, as I showed in the other video, the steering wheel was crooked. So I just went underneath to adjust the tie rods. You know, I'll make the driver's side a quarter turn shorter and the passenger side a quarter turn longer, and that should straighten the wheel up. However, when I got down there, I found out that the guy stripped the bolts on the driver's side tie rod link and just left it like that. So they were loose. I just don't get it. What does a guy think when he strips the bolts out like that and then watches me drive away? Like, doesn't care? I just, holy crap. Anyway, so I had to find some 3/8 fine thread nuts, and I just happened to have some left over from when I replaced all the retainers for the rear backing plates. So I used those to tighten those up. So I don't know what that's going to do to the front end alignment, but I'm going to go out and road test it now and find out. This is it for now. Catch you later. Guess what the news is? By golly. The news is that at exactly 50 miles, the spherical joints started squeaking again. Just got back from the road test, or the break-in mileage for the differential, which is still making a lot of noise. But as I said in the video, 50 miles down the road, these started squeaking again. Great, huh? The new supposedly heavier duty spherical joints arrived today. So, you know, now after having it lined up, I get to tear it all apart, put these parts in, and then go have it lined up again. The ones that came with these TCP arms, I ran these because, and I kept trying to, you know, I tried to fix them, I tried to make it work. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe there was something weird going on, but they're just not up to the task, period. And one of the main problems is these joints do not like end play or side load. Let's put it that way. Let me try to explain that. What happens is the side load can push this ball. See how tight this clearance is? I don't know if you can see how tight that clearance is right there. So it wouldn't take much side load to push the ball into that surface. So frankly, for me, the Global West arm probably makes more sense, because on the inside of the Global West arm, it's got just a standard bushing. Well, breaking this thing down really quick here. Don't have to use a spring compressor. Things come apart pretty quickly. Sorry about the time lapse being a 5-second intervals instead of 1 second, but my regular camera is on the fritz. So things fly by pretty fast. Basically, I'm just replacing those sphericals, and I measured the arms so that they go back in at the same dimensions. I guess the quandary I'm stuck with is that I really like these upper control arms because the car handles so well. I'm pretty convinced that the problem I'm having with my OEM arms is that the ball joints are bad. I mean, they're brand new, but they're bad. They turn really hard. And so I was doing some inspecting on them, and I figured out that even though these are Moogs, they are not like the Moogs that I took out. So here you can see a shot of it where it is the ball is in two pieces. So the upper ball takes the suspension movement, but there's a pin that sticks up into the upper ball half, and the lower half spins separately with this little phenolic washer in there, so it turns really easy and saves turning wear from the ball joints, so they last a lot longer, like twice as long. Boy, I'd like to find some ball joints like that. Obviously, the new Moog stuff is not made like that. So, and that's kind of what I was feeling. I'd be in a corner, and then it would hit a bump, and then it would take off further in the corner. And it's because I had so much steering force, and the ball joint was resisting, that as soon as the ball joint freed up, then it would turn a little further, and so I think maybe that was what I was experiencing as oversteer, was actually the ball joints hanging up. And the difference between the two is amazing. I can palm the steering wheel with these upper control arms, and with the Moog ball joints, I have to forcibly turn it and forcibly return it to straight ahead. So now I'm on the hunt for some decent ball joints, the 4-bolt ones that go in the upper control arms. If you happen to know where a guy can get a really decent set of ball joints that have the split ball construction and all the cool stuff, leave a message, write a comment, and let me know. Because I've had this front end together and apart on this car so many times, and I've had to pay for alignments 3 times now. Let's talk about spherical joints. So the theory is that these spherical joints have nylon when they're black like this, and the ones I have now have a red proprietary substance in there that is not supposed to deform under load. They're just not up to the task of having that much static load and then having to take the shock loads of driving. Now, if it was a coilover system that mounted the coilover shock to the lower control arm, then these probably would be okay. Although they don't come with any way to keep them clean. So in my opinion, if you are driving your car as a driver, which is what I'm doing, stay away from the heim joints. Stay with standard bushings, because they keep the dirt out. They will last longer. They'll last 100,000 miles. These will not. Well, the car is done, and it's ready for going in for an alignment in the morning. I have an appointment, so and after that I'll do some road testing, and we'll see how it does. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys later.